The most popular trader level 2 gun is probably the AK-74 variants. It shoots 545 at 650 RPM, but it should not be ran this wipe, because rubber butt pad is now locked behind a gunsmith quest, and this attachment is the core reason why the 74s are good. If you have gunsmith 6 complete, go ahead and run it, but if you don't, here are some superior options. Before we start, just a reminder that all gun builds will be in the gun builds channel and Discord and in the description, or you can just pause the video. All build cost is exempt from optics and lasers because both of these attachments are personal preference. Okay, let's get started. With our main focus being the occasional PvP while questing, we need weapons that have a full auto option up close but also runs a caliber that has high enough velocity to be decent at range. I would avoid our first pick here, previous wipes, purely because it doesn't train rifle skill. But without a butt pad on the 74s, the loss of rifle skill is worth the performance on the RPK. The build has a similar total cost to a 74 while having much lower recoil due to the missing butt pad and hidden stats. If you don't know how to read hidden stats, it's simple. Dispersion, lower the better. Convergence, higher the better. And for angle, you want the number to be as close to 90 as possible. Most guns are right at 90, which is good. Now I know due to hidden stats, recoil can't be compared between different weapons. But the RPK has the same dispersion and angle as the 74s in the hidden stats with better convergence. Quick recoil test. For ammo choices you have PP or BP, both are fairly effective against level 4. But PP is significantly cheaper, so unless you really feel that extra 1 pen is helping a lot, go for PP. At level 2 traders, the only competition with 545 for damage, pen, and full auto capability will have to be 556. Your two 556 choices is 856A1, which requires the Cult Part 1, and the buffed 855 at 30 pen. With only 30 pen, I would still shoot the RPK until I have 856A1 unlocked, unless you really need a suppressed weapon. Out of all the 556 guns, the best choice is of course still the Scar L. Its insanely good hidden stats makes it a laser beam. If you want to, you can swap the foregrip for anything that's better than or equal to -2 recoil. If you don't care about ergo, you can run the default pistol grip, but in my opinion, if you can get an OMRG or better for only 10k rubles, it's definitely worth it. For suppressors, there are a couple of options that are fairly affordable, and this is all flea price, so anything is subject to change. Adapt in any way you see fit. The cheapest and the one I'm using is the KAC combo. RC2 is sometimes the same price with more ergo, so choose between these two if you want to keep it on a budget. However, if you feel like you need more recoil reduction, the ones on the right are fairly expensive, but will all outperform the RC2 and KAC. They're listed from worst to best, top to down. Don't overspend because the difference isn't huge on the Scar L. And finally, we have the AK-103. It has both lower recoil and better hidden stats than the AKM, so whatever minor price differences from buying off a flea is well worth it. Sometimes it may be even cheaper than the AKM. This gun has inferior fire rate and recoil to the previous two choices, but what it does have is a round that doesn't require a quest to unlock, but has a chance to 2-tap class 4 armor even after damage reduction. Here's the build. It's around 100k rubles before sight and laser. However, the issue with this weapon is that it won't count for Punisher 1 AKM kills. So if you have that quest, then this is what you want to run. They're both around 100k rubles, but the AKM is a bit worse in every way. If your plan is to avoid conflict and fight only scavs by playing nighttime or some other strategy, you can drop the UAS stock and save around 25 to 30k rubles.
What the fuck? One bedroom, one bath, 600 square feet, 600k.
I hope these builds helped. If it did, like the video. If you have a secret weapon, or you just have something to say, be sure to leave a comment. Sub with bell for more, find me on Twitch here. As always, thanks for watching. Stay for the rest of the video. It has nothing to do with these gun builds, but it encompasses the early wipe factory experience, if you know what I mean. Alright, I just need one more PMC kill with my shotgun for my daily. Hopefully I get a whole bunch in offices and I finish my office kills too. Does that sound convincing?
There's no return fire.
I did. The pistol like died.
No, it was too slow. Yeah, there we go.
Fuck, dude. There's nothing in here. Dude, there's nobody here. Then everybody is deceased on the other end of the map again?
Yeah, I think so too. Well done.
Вон он, бля, ебать его!
What? How do you get a shot off?
You were so lucky you didn't fit through the door.